Hello everyone, and today's video I'll be doing Xianyun Story Quest. If you do enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I have to be very honest with you. I have zero clue of what this quest is going to be about. Like, zero clue. But, hey, let's get straight into it, I guess. Alright, let's unlock you. Boom! There we go, accept the quest. 1,000 moonlight miles. Grass surrender chapter. I don't know if I said that right. Alright, let's go to... Bro, it looks so weird with this now. I don't know, it looks weird with all this here now. But anyway, because I'm used to having like the friggin' border here. Anyway, we're going to her abode. I wonder if we're going to meet Shenha, Ganyu during this quest. Mooncarver, and Mountain Shaper. I saw like
so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong?
Sure.
It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
Oh no, this is gonna go bad for her because she's never shown us her human form. And I guess she goes into her human form secretly. Oh no. But I was gonna say, that I remember seeing some, like, I think this was before. Oh, sorry. I think this was before the thing started, and I saw the designs of Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper, and apparently they're NPC designs, which I'm quite sad about if it's actually true. Which I'm quite sad about.
Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything.
The Traveler probably haven't met Cloud Retainer in a human form
and
yet.
And when we told
right?
her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that.
I got a lot of apples.
Traveler, did something catch your eye?
But don't think we've ever seen her before.
Oh, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
It seems like she could be a power adeptus. Oh, I wonder why.
You're right.
Oh,
all it takes is one look and we can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country.
Oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing for her, man.
But if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to
sure.
talk to her and say hello?
I mean, that would be preferred. Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon?
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Yes. But yeah, I do have a lot of friends.
Hello. Paimon is Paimon.
This is so embarrassing, bro.
This is the Traveler.
This is embarrassing because I know who Xianyun actually is, but the Traveler doesn't. Paimon, just say everything in a nice, even tone.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait.
Cloud Retainer? I thought she was gonna be like, oh shit, oh no, you saw me in my human form.
Huh?
Don't worry.
You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human! How did that happen?
I mean, it's like Zhongli with a total dragon.
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your
not
confusion,
how gonna go.
one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning. Or...
Last year? Jesus Christ. That's the first time I've heard anyone say last year. It feels like Cloud Rotator has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. I almost forgot. Pyro brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Hey!
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Oh yeah. Character tries, but first will look different as Pyro something. Don't even know what that word said anyway.
This is all
That's a great view.
got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kind of makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself.
Yeah, you should, Pyro.
Where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Clarita said that she's going to visit some of her disciples.
Right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe
What about,
we can come too.
Mountain and Moon.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
Are they, wait, no, I was gonna say, are they gonna be in their, like, new outfits? But wait, no, that's for Lantern.
However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Okay, let's go. 1,000 moonlight miles. It's been a while since we've met Ganyu, hasn't it?
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me,
She has?
she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Oh, God. Let's go to see Ganyu. It's been a very long time since we met Ganyu. I can't really pinpoint the last time we saw her. Oh, wait, no. I think we saw her last in 3.7 for the TCG event. I think we met her there. Can't really pinpoint it, though. And Shenhe, I have no fucking idea. Gotta be honest, I have no fucking idea. Haven't set foot in Liyue. I know, wait. I mean, we haven't had a quest in Liyue in a while. Alright. Rain from above! God. Here we go. On an adventure.
Yuehai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
Huh? Surely Ganyu's seen her like this.
Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
She flew off. She's back there. She didn't come with us.
Why are you
I mean,
just
it's not that
standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
Wait.
But
Huh?
why?
Wait, what?
Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
Oh, God.
One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall
What are we
suffice.
gonna talk? What are
Do
we gonna
remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
But why did you want to come in the first place?
Fair enough. Makes sense. All right, then. We'll
She
just
can
pass
see
on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer? Oh,
And then she just... I was like, she can see you there, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, busted.
I mean, you were in a line of
Is
sight.
that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
Oh, that was funny. I can't believe I called that. I cannot
She is
believe I called
indeed.
that.
I'm
Usually
sorry,
that
Hui
doesn't
Xin,
happen.
but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Oh, now she's
Thank
back
you,
doing
Hui
that
Xin.
again. Oh my god.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak.
Bro, she's
One
seen
is
you in this form
simply
before.
A mere mortal passerby.
If she's seen you in this form before, there's no getting out of it.
Seems she's not buying it.
Gunny saw right through her. Bro, what do you mean saw right through her? She's seen her in this form before.
That was
It's pretty obvious.
but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Gunny looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation.
She's just playing along.
One was simply passing
Fine.
by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important.
Shut up!
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important.
I'm gonna bump the head of
to
your
do,
spine, Jesus
so
Christ.
we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
But we don't want you staying up all night, okay?
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
Lantern ride!
I understand.
Maybe.
That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Yes, you're getting stories!
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
Yes, we're getting stories. I think the last time we got a story was Shenhe's Quest.
If you insist. We are
Oh,
running
yes.
short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Okay, discuss some more of your recent interviews with Guardian.
Wow, you've been to so
We
many
went to
new places since the
Fontaine.
last time we spoke.
Yeah!
If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Uehai Pavilion.
You know, we stopped the world from flooding. Actually, no, that was more Nouvellette, wasn't it? Yeah, it was, I mean, Nouvellette did jack shit, bro. It was still me.
Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
Oh, wait! She doesn't even have a human name
A
yet?
human name?
Oh shit, so this is how she gets her
You
name.
raise a valid point.
I
Considering
thought she
the
was just
sheer
called Xianyun,
extent
right?
of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Xianyun, that's how you say it. I was calling it Xinyun. Xianyun. Bro, I swear this first part is the exact same thing as, I forgot her name. The guitar lady. Xianyun. Like, bro! Like, you call her Xianyun. Why can't we call you Xianyun?
Xianyun?
Xianyun.
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
Paimon looked away in embarrassment. That's totally what Paimon was. I don't know.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti.
Damn.
Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's
Gas?
efforts, much
Fuck.
of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books
Damn!
had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Woo! Let's go.
That's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely with one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon
Make it right.
suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was
What?
Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
Illuminated. I love it.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Oh my god.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with
This is a
work?
lot of questions.
Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
Okay, Paimon.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer.
Christ.
I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
Oh wait, Shenhe's working at One Ming Restaurant?
I see.
Wait, hold up.
Most excellent
it.
indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family.
First I was thinking of
Xianyun
more
is
like a
kind and
paperwork job or
astute,
some shit.
While her father is loyal and reliable, one has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
Awesome, that's
Now,
actually cool.
It is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Oh.
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
Bye, Ganyu. I almost said bye. Ganyu. Oh, Jesus.
Whew. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think?
What?
As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short.
Oh, yeah, but
and
you
not
always
take
just
too much of Ganya's
said-
time. Is Paimon right?
I mean, bad.
No, in fact, it was not an excuse.
It's in
One is
Union, yeah.
indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Oh, God.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Maybe. I wonder if, like, what actual important thing there is. Oh! The Shadow! Yo, what up? What up? My voice cracked so much though. Jesus Christ.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Don't say she's hot or some shit, bro.
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, huh?
I guess. I fucking Jesus Christ, bro.
I'm far more interested in
I
getting the
didn't-
details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Bro, the only reason because I didn't expect freaking Hoyoverse to put that in. I don't expect Hoyoverse to put that shit in. Like, I don't. So I was just saying it to be funny. Oh,
You do it.
bro, she's not gonna be with you. You're too generic.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Oh God, are they gonna go?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering.
Oh my
if
God.
you'd be willing to...
Oh, they're so predictable.
What would you like to order?
What the fuck was that?
2 servings of more meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Oh, you don't like a dominating lady? What the fuck? But Shenhe, I think you need to tone down that outfit a bit. Oh wait, no, she's getting an up. Oh fuck, she is getting an upgrade. Oh no.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
It's been a while since I've seen your penny fund.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Wait, no wait. Shenhe doesn't know.
Master?
Oh, okay, she does. What the say? What the fuck?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before.
Ew.
How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
You...
Is something the matter, Master?
Touched her heart.
Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Yeah. Food here looks good.
Indeed.
So,
It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe?
yeah.
The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now.
Hey. Let's go, Chef Al.
Sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Yeah, your Patreon's ain't cutting off. Oh, yeah, that'd be funny if you said that. Oh. Wait, what? Shut up! Just climb over her. I didn't even know there were chairs behind here. What the fuck? Such a weird spot for chair. Bad gap.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured
wonder
out a
who they
way
are.
to deal with them.
Oh no, they are, man.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Sounds reasonable enough.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have
Sure.
you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently,
I can
one
see
has
where
hardly
Shen had
found
got
the
some of
pleasure
the like
one's own company to be lacking.
detail, outfit designs from. You know?
I see. Oh, just as expected of Master.
They look kind of similar in a way, you know. Oh yeah, they both have like a little thing on her head. Why did I never realize she had this on her head? What the fuck? Well, she means to say she actually misses you two a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too.
I never realized she had this on her
Even
head.
though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the
Gonna
future.
cry.
There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Yo, wait, this is going exactly how her teaser went. Because Ganyu and Shenhe talked about stuff in her teaser.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe
Her
this
eyes
to
are
be
awesome.
a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In
Oh.
response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Oh god.
Huh.
It's like
What
a-
kind of device was it?
Something that makes her go faster, obviously.
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
I did not expect.
Oh,
What?
you
Huh?
refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49
Fucking
days
Batman?
conceptualizing and
Jesus Christ,
crafting
fuck.
it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy,
Batmobile?
and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up.
Why didn't you mass produce that and sell it? You know?
Alas, the one
That
flaw
job
of my
so badly.
mechanism lay in its weakness
you.
against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly
Those
a
people
most
there
unfortunate turn of
seem
events.
sus.
Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
They seem. I don't know. Well,
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire
Yeah,
human
you're
generations come and go in the blink of an eye.
That's what they said in the
Even one's
thing.
own self-directed musings
program.
can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
True.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
Oh, no reason.
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the master that I respect and adore.
Aww.
One finds oneself
How
exalted
much
yet again
writing?
with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple, and it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any
Oh,
empty
no.
tables?
I swear
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
There,
Alright, good luck with the lunch.
yeah, there's a lot of
there,
people here, though.
Mm-hmm.
I never
I'll
realized
try
there
my
were tables
best.
behind here. I never realized there were tables here. No. That still surprises me. But my guest host will get power you take opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes. Damn!
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Can you eat this kind of food, Claritator? Is the food to your taste?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill.
Traveler
Their
trying to
unique
raise her up.
flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Oh?
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
New animation.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
Gotta be honest, that she is a lot more mature. I thought she was going, wah! You know, it's that winding. Oh, that was a lot more mature.
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
You look like, that weird lady during the Leeway quest that made everything sound really sexual. That's what you remind me of her.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay,
there's only 2.
I'll ask around.
Oh, I wonder who they're gonna choose.
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
I'm still surprised how fucking mature this kid is. What? Like, bro, this kid sounds like an actual, like, grown woman.
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Jeez, that took a while. I don't mind either, as long as you don't mind a chatter.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai. Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Right. I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry for laughing, but really? What do you see, Paimon?
Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks.
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
she's actually much older than she appears. Granny, why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
Oh, she's...
No.
Just a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
I wonder how they met.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
This isn't a Deptai.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Well, I was gonna say, is this I was gonna ask, is this Mooncarver? But no, it can't be because Mooncarver's guys.
Braised
From what I remember.
earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Paimon, go get some earthworms. Come on.
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time.
Oh.
She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
What about your parents? Don't tell me they're dead, please.
They died young.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
It's just
bro.
me and Granny now.
Actual for fuck's sake. Like, oh.
Oh,
What's with this fucking game, bro?
but it's okay.
Oh
Don't feel
my
bad.
god,
Granny
bro.
loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
These poor kids
Sure,
in
it's
these
hard at
games.
times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got. Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid.
I know.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
I mean, she. Oh,
You're tough too, Granny.
oh yeah.
Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
Interesting.
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Is Cloud Retainer? Was you the person she had to meet?
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Don't say that out
Unlikely.
loud. Jeez.
Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Paimon.
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still
Yeah.
remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as
Yinga,
I
that was
am
the person I was thinking
now.
of before.
My younger self.
Yinga?
A younger version of Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
I don't
As
know,
one
man. I
said,
have no idea.
fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
Are you sure? So, what are your names? Paimon's Paimon.
That's cute, but she goes, Paimon's Paimon. Oh, I love it. And I'm the traveler
Just Xianyun
boy.
is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back? Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We're just curious about your situation. I want help if we can.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth.
Yeah.
Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds,
It sounds
and the
creepy.
emerald mountain streams.
How she saying it makes it sound creepy as well.
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something. A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you
Oh,
leaving
okay.
already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want,
We
I'll
got
just
all
get a
this
few
food here, bro.
different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are
So much
bound for
food,
the
Dylan.
Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Street word rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Okay. I forgot about it. Like name like that. I guess.
This place.
Where are you going, Granny? Don't you like the food?
Oh.
Fresh milk. I need to buy you some fresh milk.
Milk? Why?
You need to drink milk before eating, or the spicy food will make you cry. Hush, little one. Don't cry.
Huh?
Granny, you're forgetting things again. I'm not a little baby anymore. I can eat spicy food now. Even the super spicy dishes, like their fish stew. I can eat 2 whole bowls, no problem.
Bragging.
Wonderful. How wonderful. My darling granddaughter is all grown up.
Interesting. Okay. I should show about the yarn thing. Yarn day. All right, let's go. Here he is, everyone. Reading again, I see.
It's you two. What brings you here?
Shincho! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
Explain the situation to Shinshaw.
That's not a whole lot of
I
information
forgot what
to
its
go
design
off
actually
of.
looked like.
I don't know if I can say for sure.
That's fine. Anything is helpful.
I
And
can't
appreciated.
pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's
Huh?
right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits and bandit camps. The people idolized her,
The drought
but never
again.
learned her name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength. After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all.
Interesting.
Just
okay.
something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Longshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life heroine who
Xiao.
inspired the character was also often seen
Longshu
near
Inn.
those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thanks so much, Shinshaw. You're a huge help.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill.
Yeah, of
I've
course it's
never
rumors of
understood
that.
why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from
bro.
something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to
I mean,
uncover
some
the
people
truth.
probably just. I mean, some people just don't want to be in the public.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion.
What's the saying?
Wait, why does the story sound super familiar?
Yeah, I wonder. What's the saying? Like, so, you know, sometimes the truth can be more fiction than fiction or some shit.
Right! There's a drought in this story too! Xingqiu, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries.
Damn.
The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
Damn.
Awful!
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation.
Cloud retainer.
Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Don't know how I cut that off. Yo.
Time erases everything. Even the greatest of heroes will have their legacy reduced to the small fraction of their deeds that were committed to paper.
Oh, thanks for the motivation, Xing.
But I think the magic of chivalric novels lies in the way you can catch glimpses of a noble soul from a few mere paragraphs.
How motivational. Okay, here they are. Die!
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh shit, what the hell?
Thank you. Straightward, Ping, what has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a
She wants to live
comfortable
here?
life in the
Oh
harbor,
shit.
not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud retainer,
Oh my god,
what
bro.
are you talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed
She wants to
any
live in
useful
Liyue.
details?
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us again.
Joya takes you to wrap the sea pirate relationships theory.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny? According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Seems like the stories were on the right track.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
She has some tea.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains.
There's the nail. Jesus
Thoroughly
Christ.
one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
Let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time,
Okay.
can I ask you something? Sure thing.
Sure.
What would you like to know? I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
You know her secret identity? Oh, shit, man. Come on, Farina. Let's go. Let's go.
What's
Oh,
wrong,
Xianyun
Shiryu? Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant. But are you guys all adepti in disguise?
No.
About that.
Why do you say that? Why? Yeah, why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Nah, you heard wrong.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke,
Just
maybe
write
you
it
can
off,
explain
bro.
to Shiryu here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus.
Oh, okay, we just
Is
saying.
that of
Okay.
some concern to you?
I thought she was going to like display it. You know.
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all. She sounded like
One
annoyed.
time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to
Aw.
her cool adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an adeptus like that? A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Cloud Retainer. Oh, wait. I thought that whole story was about Cloud Retainer. Yeah, okay.
Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment
Shao?
that
No.
oft results from narrative accounts.
Xiao's adeptus form is a bird, right?
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help. Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first. Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Surely we meet. We have to meet Xiao, right? That's what I can say, but Xiao wouldn't be a white bird. That doesn't go with his design at all, and I'm almost dead. But. Wait, hold up. Madam Pig!
Yep.
Surely we speak to you. Ah.
Leaving already? Well, Just remember that you can come over for a cup of tea anytime.
Oh, thanks. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wangshin. Oh, on the teleport. Pog, bro. Absolute pog. If we don't meet Xiao, this quest is a 1 out of 10. It's a 1-star quest, bro. Choking.
Wang Shu Inn. Wang Shu Inn.
Oh, what are you doing in my abode?
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes.
Let's imagine
The
Xiao
fish
saying
here
that.
is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
Dead.
I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window.
She's remembering.
Which room
which is
was it
good.
again? Let me look.
There's rooms here?
I can
Actually,
look.
wait. There's rooms here? I thought this was just a... Okay.
Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh? Whoa! Xiao, what are you doing?
That actually scared the fuck out of me. To be honest, that actually scared the fuck out of me. But okay, we do meet Xiao. See, this quest is not a 1 out of 10 here.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
Did you?
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
Well, look to the person next to me.
It's been a while, Cloud Retainer.
Have I just
I
noticed
see you have
you?
returned to your previous form.
You've met her in this form before?
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Wait a second. Wait! Hold up. If he said there's a non-human presence here, and obviously he knew Cloud Retainer was here, that means that lady is definitely not human. That lady has to be an Adeptus, right? That old lady? Surely, right?
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
The drought.
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so,
Well, that was actually funny.
Cloud Retainer
Well, that was
is
actually
not
funny.
always as ostentatious as you describe.
What does that mean?
You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death.
Sucks, man.
The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when
I
she
wanna
had
say
to
something.
activate her sigils.
Do you know what, like, when we talk about Guizhong's death, do you know what actually, like, makes it even worse? Is that she has never experienced one lantern rite. Which, where do you think about that? It's like, bro, that's so fucking messed up, bro. She hasn't been a part of one lantern rite because she died. That just sucks, man. To me, that was like, because Guizhong looks so good as well. Oh, maybe she gets reincarnated into that way.
A Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone
What is it? What is it, man? What is it?
Are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Limit!
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true! You did fall ill!
True.
Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant.
Oh, that's her.
Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
That sounds dodgy as fuck.
He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
Wait a second. Is this? Because I remember something in Baiju's quest with this purple fucking liquid shit. Is that the same thing? So the dementia you suffer from now is actually from that.
If your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. If only I wasn't so useless.
Okay, don't say that.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all.
We should
Let
ask.
us make haste to the next location.
We should ask, like, what the color of the fucking pill shit is.
Next location.
If it's purple.
Next location.
It goes.
Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Literally just here. Oh, this one's annoying. Oh, this is kind of annoying. Okay, let's go to these houses.
Whoa, so many treasure hoarders here. Guess it's time to round up the bad guys.
Jesus. Stop climbing.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me.
Oh?
Go on, take some.
Oh, now?
You need
Oh,
to
okay.
eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Of course, Paimon. Of course you would. Jesus. Oh, okay. Here we are. This house
Paimon sees an
seems
abandoned
nicer.
house. Why don't we take a break over there?
To the gate.
This place. It's
Hmm?
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Xianyun. This is where your father was born. It was a
Uh-huh.
moonless night.
Oh.
I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house.
What is that thing?
Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
What was the oath?
Sin? Oath?
Yeah.
Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I
let the
only
light from the trail.
remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
That's
My
sweet.
dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Xianyun. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes?
She's remembering that
Let's go
stuff.
take a look.
She remembered like there's one place left, which felt like.
If one recalls
good.
correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
Oh, we only went to
I may
two
be a
three
bit
houses.
slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to
Pick
keep
her up and-
everyone waiting.
Did you have to pick her up and
Come
run?
on, I shall carry you to the top.
Oh, don't worry, it's in unit.
Such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
What's with this story
My
quest?
only wish is
Everyone
to
give me such
depart this
depressing
world
advice.
with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not, you have my aid in this endeavor.
I wonder where this is actually going to lead. I actually still want to like. I'm still very curious where this is going to lead. Okay? Very curious. Oh, but did that? This is just fall from the sky. I swear it did.
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny, one day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take your time.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity.
Was that
I
thunder?
could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
We can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Yuendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
That's fine.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure
Yeah, we're not
something
gonna,
else
like,
out. Just you wait.
Tell you to fuck off because you couldn't remember one thing.
Thank you.
No?
If only
Ain't gotta
I
do
could
that.
remember.
Maybe 2 things. No, I'm joking.
Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh no, here we go.
Paimon, look. Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Well, that's gonna
Mount
go.
Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong,
Okay.
am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Huh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Storm Terror, what the f... I'm sorry, but Storm... You can see Storm Terror's lair from here. Holy shit, look at that. Okay.
My head. It feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
The drink that you took all those years ago?
Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
And why didn't you give that to us before?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
You said that before, with why you're there. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, right. Back. Up we go! Whee! God, Clarity, you're so kind for giving us that. Wonder why it holds familiarity, you know? Wonder why. Where's the mechanism?
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Yes?
Here, this is it.
We literally saw it start.
But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
I can get a lot of, information from that. Yeah, I can really feel
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
Paimon, shut up. But, probably to give her the chance to see if she could remember.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon, thinks she gets it now.
Come on, Paimon.
Hey,
Come on.
what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a
it's the
gentle
thing that
adeptal
she got.
tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism.
Oh, God.
One
what's it?
secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
Say it, Paimon.
And you and I. Is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
Should we, like, lie her down or something?
The drought is over.
Oh.
But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no.
With a sad memory.
Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind.
Oh, it's
One
her.
of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago.
Wait, she was the white bird?
We should have never.
So she is an adeptus.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned?
So yeah, okay, Xianyun knew who she was all the time.
Did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything.
Procured her from the dementia as well.
Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so
Well, the
much
fishies in the
trouble on
water.
my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
A bird.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No,
Okay.
it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
I'm running a bit short on time. I'm gonna say this is before Act 5 of Fontaine. So, I got water levels to deal with in Fontaine, so maybe another time.
Please,
Nah,
Granny,
go ahead.
don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I don't think
I
she was
know,
implying
dear
anything.
child.
That's true.
My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
Are you from Fontaine?
I am, in truth, not a human being, My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
Wait, so you're not an
I
Adeptus?
spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the
Oh.
soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud
Oh, don't worry,
Retainer,
she's not an Adeptus.
became
Okay.
aware of my
She was literally just
existence
a bird.
and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me.
With character like boom, gain human consciousness. Now let me tell my stories to you.
Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions,
That's why she wanted the
I
Earth
would
ones.
also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an Adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50
drought.
years ago?
During the drought that struck Liyue.
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an Adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real Adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor Adeptus.
I was like, if you just forget your past as a crane, that's not that bad. I mean, what do you do as a crane? Just fly around, eat worms, and look around.
Oh,
But
no.
if it's everything,
So
then-
that was the source of your dementia all along.
Oh, so it was from the potion, but I thought it was like a weird ass potion. Don't worry. But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love.
Couldn't you just give her another
Though
potion?
he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared
That was a
deeply about
dangerous
the
thought.
world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering.
Right.
I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
Ah.
I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself
sin.
awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a
It's hard to
crane,
change fate.
I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven.
Oh, this song, bro. This song in the background. I put a cheese. So all I can think of now. Ever since I heard that song, bro, that's all I can remember from this. That's all I can think of. So annoying. So annoying but funny.
Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Granny, what's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
She's
Master,
her blood?
don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Oh, it was her.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Wait. I heard that, isn't it from here or somewhere you could hear like shout in his bird form calling to the other dead adeptuses? Is this it? Please say this isn't it. That's fucking creepy, bro. Damn, that's creepy. But I think that was it. That's the first time I think I ever heard that.
Wait!
Holy shit.
I'm confused. So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Oh. Is this like the cutscene for the whole thing? For the story quest? Doesn't seem like it. Hold up. What? Oh, wait. Huh?
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Whoa. What is that? Oh, it's Wang Xianyun.
Skyward!
Ah, shit. Right, there we go.
In truth, one had
Whoa.
more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking.
Ugh.
One could hardly say
Right.
his skill with sigils was any better. But
Oh,
soon,
sorry, I was
one
talking about
came to
shells.
appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon
Sure.
you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine.
Damn.
Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features
Fucking
and select the
mustache.
appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Damn, bro.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, damn. Oh shit, you need to do it here. Well, fuck. Oh, look at like the bottom of the like cape, shoulder cape thing. Damn, bro. It's time to fly.
Yeah! Scatter!
Oh god. Where are we going? Oh. Damn.
Scatter!
I feel like I'll need to.
Yeah! Skyward!
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with Adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
Oh god damn it, man. It's time.
Seize the skies!
Bap! 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 My better shout, bitch. I mean, shower. They have kind of different playstyle.
Skyward!
I mean, she can make anyone jump and shout can. Different. It's different.
Those
It's like
monsters
shattering.
would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end,
Damn.
one was relieved to see you endure through the night.
She defeated.
At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me,
But the sigil
one
symbol
could not
there.
help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Aww. Can we go to do? Wonder if you could see anything inside there. I thought that was I thought that was an aranara. That's a cabbage. But same thing, really. But I just want to see. Okay, I'll see if you can see like her inside.
Scatter! Yeah!
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait. But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Wait, Can get this chest. Oh, it's Leeway. Wait, it's not. Oh no, it is.
Yeah!
Oh, it's this house.
Just as Yuendai troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However,
Oh, so it was
upon
Cloud
seeing
Retainer.
one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuandai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognized the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Damn, so yeah, okay, so it was her that saved that. Helped both of them with their illness. Damn.
Now all has been revealed.
Sounds like you're a villain.
One owes you an apology, Yuandai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe.
Damn.
Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane.
Oh.
If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me.
I didn't expect that she
I
was
don't
gonna
know
get back
how
to
I
being
could
a crane.
possibly repay your kindness. This
We're
is a
building
better
houses
result
and
than I
stuff.
could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Oh, so she can just transform at any time. Oh, that's just good.
Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left. Please.
What about the crab?
Don't be sad, dear child.
Crab. You could be
Granny
crab.
has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny.
Where's she gonna live?
I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again.
Would that be possible?
You and I.
I don't think it is.
How's that
Right?
sound?
She's just saying that.
Good.
Just to make
That's a good
her
girl.
have hope.
Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet
Traveler?
again someday.
You good?
I'll eat well,
What the fuck's the
Granny.
traveler gonna do? He sounds like he's got a.
And
Looks
I'll
he
wait for
pissed-
you,
looks
no matter
pissed
how
off.
long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master.
Why did the traveler?
Thank you for everything.
Yo, the chat's by our side. The crab's by our side. Okay, so I don't know why the traveler. Okay. Fly away, fly away. Oh shit. I guess it's just a normal bird now. It's a normal little bird.
Xianyun.
Oh.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
Maybe for, like,
Tears are
every
a
age,
necessary part of
maybe.
maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest.
Yeah,
Take a nap
you know.
if you must.
Traveler's been
One
hard
will
at work.
wake you in due time.
Traveler has been hard at work recently. Is she forcing that on us? Oh god. Cutscene? Whoa, okay, I did not actually expect a cutscene. What's happening? Nice, and look to the sky. The music. Is she gonna remember her sister? His sister? Is this where it happens? I thought I was gonna see Lamine there for a second, bro. Wait, huh? Oh no. Lamine? Oh, bro. What is
I always believed we would see each other again.
It's the
That
trailer
our days
line.
of separation would finally end.
It is a vision.
All my troubles would be behind me.
It was a vision. I thought the vision one was going to be for Lantern Rite. But no, it was for this? So it's something that this is what he wished he had. Oh. Bro!
If only things could stay this way. Forever.
I mean, yeah, everything everyone thought about that.
A nightmare?
Those scenes were true.
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Something that he really wants to have. Oh, I thought she was saying, go back to sleep. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that was funny. I thought, oh, no. Hello, little birdie. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, this is a sweet
as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger.
Yes.
And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you.
Yo, you got patted on the head by her.
As an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Yo, should have been me. Should have been me.
Chicken drumsticks.
Jesus Christ, man. Is her finger in her mouth? Oh my god, bro.
Was Paimon sleeping just now?
Yep. So yeah, okay, everything that I thought and everyone thought was a dream, was real. It was a dream, like a memory. I was either like it was a memory, a dream, or a vision. It was a dream of what he wished he had, and everything of that was because of this. Oh man, that kind of I don't know what to I don't want to think of it. It was good. That cutscene was awesome. But I still want to think of it, man. It's like, oh my god, it's just sad, bro. It's just sad because that's what he wished he had, and this is kind of scary. They're both staring at me, and there's music. God.
Oh.
Man.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel?
Man, that cutscene, bro.
I feel
Oh.
a little better.
Cutscene was longer than I expected. To be honest, a
I
lot
know
longer than I
I'll see
expected.
Granny again someday, so
Which
I
is
don't
good.
feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus?
Hope you got to hear Lamine speak. I
ask
was
you
actually hoping
something?
to hear Lamine speak.
Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh shit!
Oh. And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
I mean, can he become Adeptus when you're not one? I don't think you can, alright? Or maybe they can grant?
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that.
Oh, yeah, true.
If this
yeah,
is what
true.
you desire, one shall make it so.
But can she become an Adeptus?
Thank you so
Maybe
much,
she
Madam
can.
Adeptus.
Then,
No.
interesting. Maybe.
I mean, Master.
Xianyun, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule.
Oh,
Every
no.
individual
I thought you
must
said
find
but.
their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount
Jesus.
Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor.
Yeah.
Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Oh shit.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one
Pardon me.
has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuan Dai. They all chose a life among the mortal world.
So you're like, I should too.
One has reflected
Join
on
them.
this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there.
The beauty.
One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal
true.
together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
Yo, so part 2, and we just go on a date? You know, I'm not complaining.
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied,
Let's
one
go.
would not be opposed to the idea. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor.
Oh yeah, do you need more?
One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
True.
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about
Well,
we
she was
meet up
asking
in
Madam
Liyue
Ping
Harbor
about
in 2 days?
everything, so.
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnia mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you
I'm gonna
listen
put
to
it
its
up my
melodies.
ass. Like, what the fuck?
It might help you find a new
Where'd I
perspective.
put that?
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out?
Oh, we did?
Should we
I
make a
don't
trip to the
remember that.
Xianyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
I don't remember that, but sure.
So, about your move to Liyue Harbor, you gonna tell the other Adepti about it?
I have left an explanatory note in my abode. Those 2 old fossils will discover it, I am sure, should they come seeking my company. Considering their recent penchant for going off on private escapades, however, I find myself caring little for how they shall receive this news.
They're always away, aren't they? They're always away. Whoa, what the fuck?
By the way, Shuyu, we have a friend who helped us learn a lot of information about your granny. Is it okay if we tell him the full story?
Also, if we did talk to her, we would have never asked.
Sure, I don't think Granny would mind. As long as you don't tell a whole bunch of people. I don't think she'd want too many people to know. They might go to Mount Outsong and start bugging her about it. Granny needs to focus on her training, you know? But telling a friend or two is probably fine.
No worries, our friend can keep a secret.
A friend or two? What about all of them? What are all my friends, bro? Oh, good. I have to wait 2 days later? Oh my god. Oh my god, you could see freaking... That was, the Fontaine Research Institute in the background, wasn't it? What the hell?
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Oh, thanks, Farina. I don't know if I'll go to any of the parties, but, you know, sure. Alright, let's go. Back to Xingshou we go. Kinda rhymed. Oh, don't worry. We've seen you.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
Is he not?
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern.
Is the house
In
you
what way
want?
are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
Oh, she's trying to sell everything.
I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Xianyun. What are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Yeah, I feel like that kind of just like outed
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations,
good
as
way to
families are wont to
go away
do.
from that.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes. Doubt their authenticity
But if he's gonna go
any
into
further,
debt-
and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in
Hello.
the future, this is where you can find me.
Master!
Okay.
Oh, it's you two again.
Oh,
Hello.
hi.
Xianyun! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Wait,
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
that reminds me of the girl that was in the trailer. With that.
Huh?
That seemed important.
Do I know how to make clothes?
Oh, she makes one for
With
Ganyu
the
and
support
Shenna.
of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
She's doing it now.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first.
Oh, you can see they have the same like a
Messy
color
right
attire.
now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master. Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is!
But I feel like it's gonna be Xingshou.
Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Sorry, need to prepare myself. You would never see anyone so hot in your life, bro. Damn.
Mr. Zhang Li.
Holy
this
shit,
is
it is like
Miss
Zhang
Xianyun.
Li to be part of
She's
this.
the one who's looking to sell
Yeah,
the
I'm in
collection of
trouble.
valuables I mentioned earlier.
Zhang Li knew. Wait, Zhang Li would know who she is.
Huh.
And, oh, fuck. This is like the venti Zhongli thing and Xiao thing all over again.
Ah, if it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you.
This is so
I
awkward.
was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun.
Yo, rizzing up.
It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Oh, wait, shit, whoops, sorry. Accidentally pressed someone.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait!
Oh, no.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
Oh, how much is it gonna be,
There
man?
is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
How much is it gonna be, though?
Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
Bro, you're going into debt, aren't you?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Snore? What the fuck was that?
My friends, have you been doing well?
Yes.
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
How did you work out with Yu Tao?
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
True, you have flying cars.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid
They
point,
weren't even talking to us, Paimon.
Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion.
You
Or
still remember
perhaps
the
our other
taste of that
companions
longer?
simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
I guess you would have had it since then as well.
Hardly. 'Twas
Just
most
remember that
certainly out of
moment.
consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
Let's go.
One has already passed word to Xianyun Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them
Wait.
to meet one's
Huh?
newest disciple.
Wait,
Is that
how did you
agreeable
do
to
that?
everyone?
Sure, but how do you do that?
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this
Come to
gentleman
dine.
over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
My lover.
A humble
Ugh.
employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, because it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
Oh shit.
that sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Aw, just like one big happy family. Aww. 1,000 moonlit miles. There we go. That is the quest. Oh, hey, you guys. How you doing? Wait.
That's not being honest, that's just plain stupid.
Can we see them anywhere? Like, are they...
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wait, the chairs are gone. Like, what? Like, huh? I don't know, bro. I don't know, but yeah, I hope everyone did enjoy. So that was Xianyun Story Quest. I actually quite liked it. It was actually pretty good. I didn't expect the traveler like to have the dream of Lamine during the Xianyun Story Quest. I thought it was going to be for Lantern Rite because he wished to enjoy Lantern Rite with her, so I thought he would be thinking about it then, but no. This is all of her stuff. Oh, wait, what? Wait. What seems like a book of accounts, a letter can also be found inside. Little you, my dear daughter, by the time you read this, Mummy and Daddy will have already left to go on a long journey. Your granny may get a little forgetful sometimes, so try to jot down little reminders for her around the house whenever you can. Mummy and Daddy are counting on you to take care of Granny while we're gone. You might be wondering why Mummy and Daddy have to leave. Well, my dear daughter, in this world, everyone gets something. Everyone's got something they have to, and they just have to do. Your Mummy and Daddy are no different. Did you know Daddy was eventually awfully sick as a child? How sick, you might ask? Well, even the doctor could barely feel Daddy's pulse. It was that weak. Jam. But Daddy still managed to grow up. Looking back, there were many times where Daddy... Jesus Christ, it's a lot... Same word. Though, he might not make it. In the end, though, Daddy pushed through every time. Pretty amazing, yeah, if you think about it. Maybe Daddy is just really lucky, or who knows, maybe he has some super powerful adepters looking out for him. Either way, Daddy has always felt like he's received a lot of love from this world. Yeah, I wonder what adepters. And you know what? Daddy loves the world right back. They told Daddy that this mission would be super dangerous, but Mummy and Daddy decided to sign up. You'll have grown quite a bit taller the next time Mummy and Daddy see you again. Maybe you'll be so big that Mummy and Daddy won't even recognize you. How about this? Let's use a code. Do you still remember that one phrase Daddy taught you when you were little? That could be our secret the next time we see each other again. That way we'll recognize each other no matter what. You remember it, don't you? While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Oh, damn, so that was left by the lady. But yeah, I hope everyone did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And make sure to comment down below what you thought about this story quest. I thought it was pretty good. I actually thought it was pretty good, but yeah, I'll see. Yeah, I'll see if you can see them and you can talk to them. But yeah, hope everyone did enjoy, and I guess I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye.